Some of my favorite people on the whole planet. How are you guys? How are you guys? Ugh. Dude, I don't think I'm going to use the ring light today. I don't really feel like having the bright light in my face, so you're going to have to deal with my beautiful face being red, I think. Anyway, what's up? Congrats, Nick. You are numero uno today. Samuel, numero dos, and Wolverine, numero tres. That's 1, 2, and 3 for those of you non-Spanish speakers. How you guys doing? And then Charles, fashionably late. Welcome in, man. Hope you are doing swell today, you guys. Oh, nice, Charles. That's cool, man. I don't think I've ever gotten those. To be fair, I've never tried. I always procrastinate quite a bit. But that's pretty cool. I actually have, I think I have over 200,000 radiance right now. I really need to spend it. It's kind of just burning a hole in my pocket. I don't know. We know magic will be coming soon-ish, right? I don't know when. But I know she'll be radiance related as far as getting her, I think. So I want to get like close to the cap so that whenever it does happen, I get there, you know? Yeah, people are sweat. Yeah. Battlegrounds is sweaty. Sweaty, man. And Banquet and Cyber Weekend definitely made it worse. I look red? Yeah. That's because I'm angry. No, it's because I don't have my ring light on. See? It's very different if I do have it on. Maybe I'll leave it on. Sometimes it gets really annoying, though. I need to get like a floodlight, like it's like a banner and you can put it up behind your monitor. I would need to get me one of those because there's like not a good spot to put my ring light right now because I got a new desk. But yeah, man, Battlegrounds always just not fun off the rip. Yondu, Sentinel, and Massacre. We'll keep that in mind. I don't have Massacre, but I do have Bdizzle and Sentinel. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really looking forward to playing Battlegrounds today, but I do need to play at least a little bit, so. Oh, I'm not reaching Gladiator Circuit tonight. No way, Nick. No way. Not a chance. We're probably only going to play for an hour or so because I do still have the other arena I need to complete. Once we're a little bit more comfortable in the unit department, I would feel a lot better dedicating an entire stream to Battlegrounds, but we are like, we are very depleted post Banquet. First and best mod. Agreed, Abyss. I agree. Every mod I have is the best mod, though. That's the rule. Although, I don't know, man. I haven't seen WAP in a millennia, so. Who knows? But welcome in, Abyss. Haven't started your Battlegrounds push. Don't really want to. But you don't always get what you want. Yeah, really, though. I mean, like, dude, it does feel like that one Battlegrounds event where you had to just play it a crap load kind of killed my whole vibe for Battlegrounds. And I feel like I'm just still burnt out on the mode. Read Null issue number 1. I mean, if you had a link where I could not have to spend money, but can't afford to buy comics right now. My money needs to go into more important places. Like buying units, am I right? No, I'm just kidding. Although it's a comic about Null, of course it's awesome. I feel like Null is a very difficult champion to mess up, right? Or subject matter, I should say. He's just cool. I mean, you could mess him up, but I feel like it would take a generational fumbling. Am I doing autoplay? I am, yeah. Yep. Just so I can read, chat, welcome everyone in and stuff. You could DM me each page. I mean, that's tempting. As long as we're not breaking any laws. Maybe if you're just sharing cool artwork with a friend. I don't know how that stuff works. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep a list one of these days. I'll write all the stuff down, and then when I have free time or whatever, I'll swing by a comic shop. Just buy a bunch. I'm sure there's so many like awesome comic book storylines that I should read. No, man, I feel like I should feel a little bit insulted that you had to ask this was autoplay. I mean, you think I'm this bad at the game? Charles. Dude. No, I get it. I do have the camera in a pretty good spot for covering that. I've noticed a lot of MCOC streamers like to have that little negative space on the border on the top and bottom. I hate that personally. I think I'm here to watch the game. I want the game as big as possible, you know? But there's kind of only so many places to put a camera, so sometimes I just block things, like the auto fight button. On PC, there's also this stupid bar at the bottom that I would like to get rid of, where like it says escape settings, but I don't know if I can. I guess I could crop it out in OBS, but Secret Wars Omnibus? Omnibus. The only time I've heard the word omnibus is when I was listening to an episode of a podcast from Ken Jennings, the Jeopardy gamer extraordinaire. Vanguard. Shield, Ant-Man, Mole-Man. Let's just use Ant-Man. How many comics would you say you guys all own? I want to see who owns the most. Like, by issue, like how many issues do you have? I mean, we all have a lot of issues, if you know what I mean, but I mean comic book issues. Dang, very nice. Very nice, Abyss. It's old content, but that's still impressive. Yeah, I think Omnibus is just like a big thing, like package, basically. Some of those comics can be worth some serious cashola as well. If they're like mint unopened, but that's kind of boring, right? You want to open it, you want to read it. You have the entire Gladiator Hulk storyline in an omnibus. That's cool. How thick are we talking as far as like an omnibus? Like how big are those? Is it like humongo, or does it just feel like a small, like, I don't know, maybe like a Harry Potter book kind of size? Because I feel like some comic book runs, if they were all slapped into one, that could get pretty chunky. Because the paper they use on comics can be pretty chunky as well, because they're printing the images on it. I feel like those could get pretty huge. Abyss, you are the god of lore for a reason, man. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. You know what's even crazier though, you guys? There are people that have like quadruple that amount in their collection. Comic books are very collectible. You know what I mean? Just don't get them wet, Abyss. That would suck. Oh, that would be tragic, actually. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. No. Oh, well. You always go bundle of basics path? I always do the one where you punish a heavy attack or a special attack. Because then I'm just like playing the game normally. You know what I mean? I don't have to like do one combo more than the other or anything like that. Just beta heavy, beta special, do whatever you got to do. What's up, Spidey? How are you, man? We got 2 wrenches in here now? Heck yeah. That's cool, Charles. How many comics have you read? Honestly, that is an excellent follow-up question. Like every hit almost is a crit. I love it. It looks so nice. It may not be the best for Fat Man. I don't actually know. It probably is, but it looks nice and I like it. I think he might be a little slower than Red Skull actually, but he still destroys. How's Gamora? I haven't really played the game since last night, so she's treating me really well, actually. Special 2 is not a lot of damage. No, it could have been higher. I let one of the disintegration fall off. That kind of hurt a little bit. You've been reading comics for around 24 years. Wow. That's why, I mean, that explains a lot. That explains a lot. He really does know the lore. He does. He is the lore overlord. Like, whenever I have a lore question, I refer to Abyss. There have been a couple he doesn't know, and usually that's with like some newer characters. Like I don't think he knew too much about Pixie. Kind of had to Google it, like what her powers were or something. If I recall correctly. White Tiger with unparalleled buffs. He was there when it was written. Don't you recite the ancient comic book to me, witch? I was there when it was written. All right. Let's get a little bit of Battlegrounds in, shall we? Oh, much to my dismay. So there's Invade, and then Kinetic Absorption, and that's it? Okay. Well, let's make a battle deck, shall we, chat? Clear deck, as always. Dude, Enchantress is probably miserable. Yondu's great. Jean's great, always. Carolina Dean's great. Actually, I don't feel like High Evolutionary is going to be that great. Because, well, yeah, you know what? He might be. Who knows? We go with the regular staples. You know, people you feel like you can always just use and it works. I'm sure we'll be fine. We're not going hyper competitive, crazy guy mode, right? Rintra will probably perform really well. He's very block attack oriented, I would assume. And then who else do we want? Maybe Gentle. He might be annoying. Yeah, that would be... I'm sure you can do that at a comic book shop, Tim, but maybe just not like the good ones. You know what I mean? Oh, warm-up friendly? Not today, man. Hit on block and don't get hit. You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, don't die and kill fast, right? My roster will be stacked. Not as stacked as some of the people I'll be fighting, man. That's the bummer thing. Freaking Banquet really tipped the scales hardcore, man. Red Skull, I was kind of thinking that, right? Because you have to attack his block. I mean, I might as well bring Spider... Well... Do I want to bring Spider-Woman? I might. Let's bring Chill for the memes. We'll bring Onslaught because he's always just annoying. Oh, I don't know. Photon's good with her block penetration since she's awakened. Mole Man might be a sneaky good defender because if he gets his Mole Man charges, then he'll go unstoppable if you attack his block, which could catch some people off guard. Yeah, yep. Nick Fury, smartity, smart. I'm tempted to take Nimgod just for the memes. For tell-alls. We'll go with Ant-Man. Bring him in. Dude, Danny Moonstar maybe could be a tricky defender if she was ranked all the way up. Because people might forget about her miss mechanic. Accidentally dash in and hit her. Does anybody know if Pierce has been fixed? Like, can I bring in Hulkling and be fine? Kate? I don't like using Kate Bishop, so I'm sorry. Not in a Battlegrounds. Not in Battlegrounds. I just don't, man. She's been decent in the past, and I still just won't do it. But yeah, I mean, even if Hulkling is still bugged, he's still probably worth. Honestly, Werewolf by Night probably crushes. Because you want to attack block anyway with him. And then we obviously have to bring in the goat. Just kidding. Who else? Jugs is probably good, actually. Well, or not awful at the very least. Quicksilver and North Star. Yelena. Pierce is still not fixed, of course. Of course. Trying to think of any other like evil mastermind plays. You know what I mean? War Machine is an obvious pick for me. He's going to be our MVP. Just kidding. Just kidding. Werewolf is disgusting. Yeah, I feel like he would be. Mine is only rank 2 though. I will slap him in anyway. Why not? I don't care. I'm not, like I said, I'm not being like super duper competitive crazy guy anyways. So let's see. Apocalypse, your stat focus needs to change, bud. That's a problem, senor. Oh well. Oh well. Dazzler, I don't know. Yeah, we'll slap Yelena in. Why not? 2 more spots. 2 more spots. Nefaria is actually a great defender. I mean, you kind of have to block the special one. And then most people aren't used to the special 2 and stuff. I'm thinking a Warlock would be a good defender, but Carolina Dean exists, which is kind of a bummer. That's what sucks about trying to put a roster together. You can just like to figure out a hard counter to most of your guys, right? Right. I think we'd go just put some dudes in, huh? Let's put in Shang-Chi. No, because Shang-Chi's damage is done not through block. But he's actually probably a bad attacker. Bullseye? Yeah. Yeah, where is Bullseye? I don't even know where he is, man. Oh, there he is. That's a good call. Bullseye will be good. Honestly, he was so far down that I forgot I had him. Surprised I haven't ranked up Zola. I got him kind of late, and I feel like in the game now, he has so much going against him. Or maybe, like, just enough to justify not ranking him up. You know what I mean? Zemo is ridiculous. When you hit into Nefarious block, he goes into Ionic Overcharge. That's not true. Unless they put something in his kit that I don't get. Oh, wait, no, you do because of the power gain node. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I thought you were saying that was just base kit, like block would give him overcharge, but yeah. The power gain node from hitting block. Yeah. That is true. Oh, because he can crit through block? I guess that makes sense for Shang. The thing is, like, you want to stun and then do all your loops after that, you know? And they're not blocking when they're stunned. Venom. Should we put Venom in? Venom. Or we could put Gentle in for funsies. We could put Wong in. Yeah, we'll just do Venom. This is fine. I'm sure there's some gaping holes in our deck. It's all right. There's... Oh, yeah, ranked and unranked. I forgot they changed it. Ugh, I love it when the entire meta revolves around... I have an awesome deck. Thank you. I love it when the meta just revolves around people having the AI cooperate, you know? When you get the AI to block. Oh, Korg is a sneaky defender for this, huh? Very, very sneaky, sir. Let's just ban your top champions. Yeah. Sounds fine. Yeah, the medium light yeah, like that's usually how you start the Shang-Chi rotation, right? But then you're not getting invade value after that because you're attacking them while they're stunned, you know? Yeah, I just wish we'd have a meta that was a little more skill-based. You can kind of manipulate AI into blocking, but it's a lot more unreliable now than it ever has been, I feel like. Let's go Yelena. But yeah, I mean, if he kills without the invade value, then I guess that's fine. As far as Shang-Chi. Yeah, Korg is nasty. You don't want to attack that man's block. Let's go with Nefari. Yeah. That's all right. We're going to play this kind of fast and loose. See if we can win. If not, oh well. Dum da 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 dum 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 da 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 dum dum. Oh, we got Nimrod. Let's see, Red Skull, he doesn't have an answer for. We are probably gonna end up fighting Bishop. I can't remember. Nimrod does the Bishop matchup, but it's not well. He needs to finish it really fast, I think. Deathless Thanos do be nasty. I wish I had him, man. It is actually like criminal how expensive those pieces are, man. Let's see if we can bait out bishop on attack. I don't really have much for Zola. Ooh, bishop. I could use Yondu for bishop, but I want to save him for Zola if I need it. I'll just use Nimrod. It's not the ideal counter, but whatever. Thanos becomes a baby? Yeah, dude. No, that's just even more reason to have Falcon in my deck, I think. I need to put Joaquin in my deck. Absolutely. Throw a heavy, please. Oh, thank you. Oh, see, that's the weird interaction. But it's okay. It's okay. He'll still take damage from the special 2 shock. Just gotta take her easy. Oh, I forgot I can't be blocking, huh? Oh, well. That's okay. Life happened. Dude, it sounds like dial-up internet when the special attack animation stops, or like the sound. I'm gonna be honest, I thought he would have died in like special 2. I'm actually surprised this bishop is still walking the earth. Genuinely shocked. Like Caveman says, Shang-Chi's. Yeah, Caveman is wise beyond years. All right, we're chilling. I didn't think that guy would be able to fight Yelena anyway. He says Shang-Chi's it. Shang-Chi's it. Whoa, why does it say I have 0.2 attack HP? I had more than that, right? Did I really only have 0.2 health left? No way, right? What's up, Samael? How are you, man? Photon, huh? All right, Photon's on defense. Let's see. Silk, huh? All right, Yondu, I believe in you. I was going to save Yondu for Zola, but we're just going to go with it. Against the Photon. Oh my gosh, can you block, please? Thank you. Oh yeah, Yondu is actually McNasty. Oh my gosh. That's nasty. Yeah, that's true, Charles. I've had that go a lot faster before, though, in the past, I swear. But maybe it's just been a while since I've used my Sweet Prince, which I think is probably more accurate. Yeah, I think we win this one, boys. I think we take this one home. 0.00002 health. What's important is we won. All right. There's 0 shot. Yondu is filthy. That's sub 20 seconds. Wow. It's because his rupture benefits from the node, which is crazy. That's like when Mr. Sinister gets his degens increased by nodes with special attack damage. Stuff like that. And now we get to wait. There should be a point where the game can do like an internal check. Know that there's no possible way for me to lose by now, and then just like end the game for me. Yeah, Nick, I'm glad you saw it, man. I like spreading the good gospel of that, man. It's really awesome. Yeah, he should have banned Yondu, my goat. Hey, you almost did it. Good try. Salutations, friendo. I like that he finished the fight, though. Never give up, guys. Never give up. Never surrender. I mean, that was a 6-star photon, right? So it's not like immensely impressive, but a 7-star would have gone down in like 5 more seconds than that, I think. That was crazy, dude. That was crazy fast. Oh my gosh. Who has this gentleman had? Yeah, let's ban you. We'll ban... who do I ban here? Let's ban Cassandra Nova for fun. Let's ban Dr. Doom or not. Friendo is not a friendly term? Oh, I mean, it is to me. Maybe that's a different thing. Amigo. Maybe that's a cultural divide between where I grew up and society. I don't know. If it is offensive, I mean, you guys know I never mean that. Hulkling, Sentinel, Arnim Zola, Nick Fury, Red Skull. Yeah, dude, Yondu's a beast. I mean, he could do all those fights anyway. To be fair. To be fair. Oh, this guy is a good roster. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'd say he's pretty well equipped. Don't want to fight. He's got adrenaline on like everybody though. But why? Okay. He had a pretty good chance at winning that. All right, I should rename the stream Forfeiting. You killed a Korg? That's pretty impressive. Do you take the Thorns damage through block? I actually don't know that. If you take the Thorns damage through block. Are we gonna get another forfeit guy? No Country for Old. I've never heard of that movie. Huh. Honestly, I'll just ban his Dr. Doom. I don't know. When someone has a roster like that, I feel bad banning anything. Interesting, dude. I'll have to look it up on the Urban Dictionary later. That is the source of all knowledge. Yeah. I don't remember what this guy had on his roster, but yeah, I've never thought it was offensive either, but okay, he drafted Onslaught. Let's make sure at least we have you, and then let's take Photon. I should sig her up, man. I need to get rid of those sig stones. Yeah, his arrow attack is... Yeah, so if you hit the light attack, it's non-contact, so you're fine. It's on YouTube for free often. I'll have to give it a look sometime. Ooh, we got Yondu. I wonder how annoying Rintra is on defense. I know he has Photon and Silk, but I might slap him down anyway. Yeah, I want to know for science. Rintra. I don't need you on attack, right? No, I don't. He might be kind of gross, man. Onslaught. Okay, yeah, didn't see that coming. Okay, yeah, Ant-Man, didn't see that coming. I actually didn't. I did think he would stick Onslaught. I'm surprised by that. Titania is a good pick for him against Rintra, though. Unfortunately, this is a pretty good Yondu matchup. Like everything is. No, dude. Block. Thank you. Yeah, no way we lose Rintra. I mean, even if he has Titania, he still has to deal with Rintra potentially being unstoppable. Firing mad special attacks. We're going to be good. Yeah, I'll have to give that a look. Usually, like, I feel like usually YouTube free videos are not, like, the highest of caliber. I think it wasn't meant like that originally, but the movie popularized it in a sarcastic meaning. That could be. That could be. Some words can take on a new life because of pop culture. I know why you would never want to do it, because it would remove a lot of, I don't know, a lot of how the game is played in Battlegrounds, but I really wish if you're still in your fight, you could get like a notification on if your opponent finished their fight. At the very least, you don't have to do HP or score. So you don't want to have people be able to know if they should just time out from then. But if you just say their fight's over, like, give us a little green and a red light. Like, this guy should just die. He should just, it's okay. Yeah, yeah, I mean, YouTube has had good movies in the past for sure. I feel like most of the time I'm not super interested in them though. It is better than a lot of those like other streaming sites, like what is it, like Tubi free movies are always like super obscure. Amazon Prime is very hit and miss too. He's gonna do Onslaught Arcade, eh? Okay, interesting. Well, in that case, let's go with Kindred. And then we have Hulkling. I think we should be okay. Should be a pretty good matchup for us, I think. And I don't think this guy's awakened. Nope. So I'll go unblockable, which is a little bit unfortunate. Because I don't want to. I mean, I would go unblockable before, but he would have blocked it. Oh, that perfect block is sad. All right, well, we still did pretty good there. Arcade is a chump and then fade. Yeah, that was pretty quick work. Rank 2 Hulkling with Pierce being bugged, apparently. So I should rank my Hulkling up, I think. Maybe take him a little bit higher. All right. Well, this one's a wrap, fellas. What should we talk about for the next 50 seconds? Ugh. Have any of you guys seen the movie Velocipaster? That's a movie I will very frequently see free on like multiple streaming platforms. It's about a passer that turns into a velociraptor. I think. I've never been brave enough to watch it. Somebody can, if somebody's seen it, please tell me, how is that movie? Is it even appropriate to talk about? I know nothing about it. Oh, meet my match. Here we go. Oh, is he gonna forfeit? Let's ban it. Yep, there it is. There it is. Man, I can't imagine what it's like to be one of you guys with like your like 30 rank 4s. You must get like nobody wanting to face you. All right, we're going to open a basic chat. We need to take a short break from the battlegroundsing. Oh my gosh, look at all the stuff. I forgot this even existed. Oh my gosh, we have so many trophy tokens. You only had... well, Tim, it sounds like you played early. Whereas I have waited for the dust to settle. So I'm not encountering as many sweat lords that also have stacked rosters. I think that is the key difference. It is nice though, because then I get all my Battlegrounds daily stuff done. Now I don't have to care about winning. I can just send it. Not that I cared that much about winning before, but let's go use all these, shall we? 30, where does that take us? Ooh, half. Very nice. I'm still trying to get through all the energy I got on my alt account, man. I only run like the daily super event, or I try to. I've missed it a couple of times, but it's still there, man. It's still there. Okay, so we have that. Then we have... how much more after that? Oh, okay, we're almost broke. Nice. We need to go into our stash arena. Gain, then claim you. Oh my gosh, we're 1,000 away from another 7-star basic, man. Okay, we definitely have to get that. We definitely have to get that, but what would I do? What can get me... I can open 6 stars. That's what we'll do. We'll open... oh, these might give me the stuff I need. Team Pop? Nothing for me today. By the way, guys, we've been slacking a little bit. I've been slacking on reminding you. If you guys could go ahead and like the stream, please. That is that nice big thumbs up button. That would help us a ton, all right? Just help us get the good word of this stream out there. Help us encounter some more cool people that we can add to our community. That would help a millionfold. Hey, we got units out of a daily. Nice. Confirmation is a fun movie. I've never heard of that movie either. Is it intentionally a fun movie? Like, is it supposed to be a comedy or something? Or just like a solid movie all around? Shards. Man, I sure am glad I get these 6-star shards. I mean, that's like the only saving grace of having 6 stars, man. I can pop them open to get more 7-star shards. So I guess I maybe I take it back, Charles. Maybe we do need these. All right, 2. We got 2 rips at Spider-Ham, gentlemen. Guys, get your guesses down below. Lurkers that do be lurking, all right? I will give you like some bonus time, okay, to get your guesses in. I want one of you to get this correct. We had a crisp high five yesterday, and it was the greatest thing ever. You guys get 2 guesses. I will only make it so you have to get 1 champion correct, all right? So type your guesses in the chat. Who do you think I'm going to get? If you're correct, you get a crisp high five, which, let me tell you, it is a massive deal. It is a massive deal. Really can give you the luck you need, you know? Good father-son bonding movie. Oh, that's pretty cool. Has some religious elements given the title. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Sauron and Craven. Yeah, you can't get Craven in the basic Abyss. Unless they surprise added him in like the last week. Dazzler twice? That's a huge flex. Carnage will be one of the pulls. Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna guess War Machine and Spider-Man. Yeah, oh yeah, just like Tim. Oh, just guessing the most constant champions I've gotten from these. No, let's go Hawkeye and Invisible Woman. That'll be my real guess. Hawkeye and Invisible Woman. All right, here we go. We are locking guesses in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You could get Craven from the Tooth and Claw Crystal, but I think he was like an exclusive thing a while ago. 4, 3, 2 3/4, 2.5, 2, 1, 0. All right. What are we getting? What are we getting? Sauron and OG Spidey. Spider-Man Classic War Machine. War Machine, Dazzler twice. Carnage. Yeah, it is weird, Charles. It's very bizarre. Craven is not in the basic. They probably just forgot about him when they were adding champions in December. They probably did. Numero uno is Jabari Panther. Very solid champion. Not really one that I need SIGs on. I don't use her too often. I know that's Charles's bread and butter, but not mine currently. I do like the champion though. All right, one more rip at it, gentlemen. You've been getting good luck with new champions lately, so I expect dupes for the next like 30 pulls, honestly. Nice, Jabari. I'm glad you're the first one to congratulate me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys that are here watching the stream, by the way. Appreciate you guys. It is kind of a down time in MCOC, but tomorrow we'll get the incursions. And number 2 is Gentle, who is Max Sig, I think. Yep. Yep. Yep, he is. Ouch. It's a little bit painful, chat. Of all champions, like, there are very few champions that I could max Sig in the basic, and Gentle is one of them. And I gave him like 8 Sig stones to get him the rest of the way there. Guess I shouldn't have. I don't know. 1200 Titan shards, not too bad. All right. Well, nobody guessed Gentle. Nobody guessed Jabari. Good try. Good playing, everyone. Appreciate you for being here. Man, it's just depressing, you know? It's just depressing. We're never going to get Spider-Ham. It's okay. You know what? We got Spider-Woman now. We don't need you. You have no luck. You'll get it eventually. I'm more surprised we did not get War Machine or OG Spidey. That actually kind of shook me a little bit. I'm so used to it now. It's like, I don't know. It's like time for your War Machine and OG Spidey, and it's like, yes, honey. Yo, what's up, Kate? How are you, man? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good one today, man. All right, let's hop back in. We'll run a few more Battlegrounds games and then probably pop over into Arena just to end the night. Because I'm playing Battlegrounds while I'm a little bit more awake, but that is declining quickly. One with Eternity. This guy's had an account for a long time. You'd give me the pig if you could. I appreciate that. A lot of you guys would fall on that sword, and I thank you, but it's not something we can do yet. Ah, dude. Nobody wants to fight me. Dude. All right. You know what? We're going to get a game for you guys. I promise. At some point. Getting ready for your rank 4 tomorrow and incursions. Wow, this guy likes Venom a lot. That does sound pretty good, Charles. Yeah, I'm excited for incursions tomorrow, man. That's going to be great. It's going to be great. I have to. I have a duty, chat. An obligation to ban that. Unbelievable. Look at all the stat focus on this man. What? How? What? What? Dude, why is he running adrenaline on everything? What? Oh, wait, is that a bug? I think that's a bug. Because now it doesn't show. That's got to be a bug, right? Has to be. Because now it doesn't show. Oh, no, it does show adrenaline. Whoa. I'm really confused. Oh, I was looking in the wrong spot. I'm stupid. Oh, I told you I was getting tired. I was looking at the StatCast relic, like, buff bonus things, and I was getting very confused. Let's go Sentinel, and let's take Yelena. Why not? Yo, what's up, Jake? How are you, man? It's been a little bit. You're in Diamond 2? Nice, Cade. Yondu, my sweet prince. Do 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 do. Let's see. He's got pretty good Nick Fury answers. Shield is tempting. Let's just try a Nefaria. Why not? I predict Jean Grey. No, Yelena defense, huh? Interesting. Yeah, Yelena ditto. I'm gonna try and hope he uses Jean Grey here. Nope, Deadpool X Force. Rip. Okay. Yondu. All right, Yondu, my beloved. You can do this. You can focus on incursions and Coliseum tomorrow instead of BGs. I mean, you could still do that, to be fair. You could still do that, to be fair. Ugh. All right, we're gonna take it slow. Gonna take it slow. Oh, I dexed that way too early. Block, you're actually the worst. Oh my gosh. Reversal. Block. 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 Thank you. That's okay. We still got it. We still got it. Kabam should make the sound for Solo Coliseum the new sounding game. I agree, Cade. I've been saying, like, they need to do a pass over on the music. I've said that so many times. Like, the solo raid or like not solo raid, just like the Nightmare Raid music sounds epic as heck. And then another thing that sounds cool is Coliseum. Like they need to just redo the bass music, I feel like, that we always hear, you know? You know, Nick Fury. You know, let's try Nico. I actually don't know how this works. But yeah, they definitely should. Why not? We'll do... Start them with everything. Ouch. I mean, does that really matter if you store it as adrenaline, though? No, you suck, Nick Fury. AI never cooperates with me, I swear. Ouch. The sound in Act 9. I didn't even... Wait, Act 9 has its own sound? Well, dude, that's like the second special intercept this man has hit me with. He's actually on a different level right now. I'm very impressed. I should have held block. That one was on me. Defensive Nick Fury anytime. I actually didn't know. Ooh, glad we won that. Good job, Betsy. I did not have an answer, really, for Zola. Well, no, I guess I had Hulkling. I was pretty okay, I think, after that round. Hold on, I need to go hear this. I can't believe Act 9 has different music, and I've never known. You know what it is? I play with music pretty low for stream reasons. Maybe that's why I've just never paid much attention to it. I mean, this is normal. Is it like in the quest? No, everything is the same to me. Yeah, everything sounds the same. Unless there's like something I'm missing. Nice, Abyss. Trying to snipe me, dude. That's what you get. You know what? I'm going to go change the stream delay just so that that does not happen. I'm just kidding. Oh, it's in the fight? I'll check that. And this sounds the same. No, I don't think that's different. I swear I've heard this before. I don't think this is different or like new. I'm pretty sure I've heard this before. I mean, maybe I haven't, but it sounds very familiar. I feel like I have heard it. And not just when I first time cleared this. Maybe that's just because it's been only in Act 9? Are you sure this only appears in Act 9? Really? There's no way. I don't believe that's real. I don't feel like that's real. Let's just confirm so that we're not steering people wrong. And I don't care about energy, by the way, because I have a energy refills about to expire, but yeah, it's the same. I mean, it's the same, man. It's the same. It does sound cool though. I like it. But like you have the brass instruments in the background. Not 7 and down. I will even put that baby to bed. We'll do a quest in Act 7. We'll go this way. Try book 1. Now you're just trying to get me to go into all the quests, man. I feel like now I'm being led on. Yeah, that's the same. Now I think that's just always been a thing. Maybe you just noticed it in Act 9. That could be. Because maybe you got so good at the game, you actually started looking at the world around you, you know? Whereas before you were so laser focused on not dying. Oh yeah, wait. No, yeah, you're right. You're right. Act 8 and over and up, it is different. At least from this one quest that we're doing. This is just your basic fight audio. Unless it's like RNG on which one it wants to pick every time. I don't really know. But no, that was different. So maybe it is a book difference. Maybe it 1 through 6 or that, and then it changes. That's kind of interesting. Huh. Well, maybe we weren't getting trolled. So yeah, I guess they do change it. Dude, I mean, if that's the case, dude, just change the music in game to be better. That's all I'm asking. That's what I want. That's what I need. Ooh, Dust is probably a good defender, huh? But let's ban his Prowler because reasons. No, Picasso, you monster. This guy is the devil, okay? An absolute demon. He banned my Yondu. That's so rude. That's so rude. Anyway, Cade, sorry for doubting you, man. It was looking kind of bleak for you after a few clicks, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, no, don't get Carolina Dean. Don't draft her. Draft Spider-Ham instead. You suck. Okay, fine. Photon, then. And Nick Fury. You were semi-close. Yeah. I mean, you had the right idea. He was a little confused, but he got the spirit kind of thing. Oh, he did not draft Dust. Interesting. Ooh. Bullseye on D, maybe? Nico on defense would be good too. I need Nico. I need an answer to that serpent, which I have none right now. Oh, this guy's using a shuffles? What? That is the first shuffle I have ever seen when I'm fighting like randoms in Battlegrounds. That's crazy, dude. I can't believe that. I have never seen that once. Wow. Just wow. Dang, dude, this guy's try harding it. My gosh. Picasso. My friend, chill. Chill. It's okay. Chill. Carolina Dean. Now that's interesting. That's actually not a bad move on his part. Not a bad move. Sun RNG is going to kill us. I already know it. Nico and Kushala. Yeah. Did I put Kushala in my deck? I may have forgotten her. Rotro. Oh, no. I meant to use my relic, not my... Oh, that actually sucks. That actually is not my favorite. That's even worse. Oh, that was... She was in the sun? No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't, chat. Uh-uh. I refuse. All right, well, we got half our health back at least. That might be good enough. It was different. You just didn't... Yeah, well, what was weird is like, I was like, no, I recognize that music. I've heard that for years, I feel like. But yeah, I mean, I didn't know they changed it in book 2. That's crazy. See, Chad is so smart, man. Oh my gosh, dude. Carolina Dean is a Saga champion? She's gross, man. She's going to be so good in so many things. She's going to be a carry in incursions for sure. That glancing will help a ton. It's looking better and better. Rank 4 Photon. See, I don't really like the Okoye Photon matchup. I don't know why people do it a lot. Yeah, that Rejuvenate is nuts. That relic is really good. I bet Photon went into her, not binary ignition, whatever her form is, pure light form, and he paused. Okay, we're in a decent spot then. We still have Nico to answer Serpent. We don't really have a Fant Man answer other than Hulkling. Hulkling should do this fight okay. Who do you use for Red Skull? Serpent? Okay. That's a decent matchup. But so is this. This should be pretty okay. Hulkling is already one of the best counters for Ant-Man. It is a rank 2, though. I'm actually, after this, I'm going to see if I can get Hulkling to rank 3. It actually is so sad that Pierce is bugged. All right, we're just going to throw it for the Fury. No way I dex that. Gotta wait for the unblockable to go away. Block, block. Thank you. I did it again. It's all right. I think we win that. We win that for sure. You ban Serpent every fight. You're not fighting someone you can dex. Yeah, that's a good point. You can dex the special too. You can dex if you have Dazzler or Professor X or I think Silk, right? Silk gets around it, I think, too. Not the special one, though, and that's where it's the most dangerous. Ugh. in a day's work, chat. Imagine I lose this round. All in a day's work. Okay, so we'll go take a look at Hulkling, and then we'll probably finish the night off with Arena, I think. Come on, man, just forfeit. Don't pause. Don't be that guy. Thank you. You still may have paused. I don't know. That would be a slow fight if you wanted to do it properly. That's why I was so surprised he put Carolina Dean down on defense. He had Domino. He should have put Domino down. That would have been way better. Domino's tricky because, like, if you're unlucky, you just kind of block the special one and you can't do much. Because if you dex, then your dex can get failed and then you could just get full-blown hit. Which, honestly, maybe that's better. Who knows? But yeah, I don't. Carolina Dean was a move. Yeah, Carolina, I just haven't fought enough to reliably dex the special one. That's a skill issue for me, honestly. What do I need? One more tier 4 alpha and then 4 more tier 3 alphas. 4 more tier 3 alphas. Do we still have that one deal in here? Is that still a thing or is that gone now? Or wait, that wasn't for tier 3 alpha, right? I don't think it was. Whatever. Tier 3 alpha, huh? What can I... Ooh, soon, chat, soon. Can I get tier 3 alpha with trophy things? I can. Let's just get 10 for good measure. Serpent didn't do more damage to Red Skull. Special 2 does extra damage. He may not have even gotten there. I don't know. That's pretty cool, Cade. Yeah, I like Hey Evolutionary. I wish he was better on offense, though. I do feel like he's kind of lacking. Dude, I wonder how that guy feels. He used his shuffle signet. Signet? 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 I think it's Signet. Shuffle Signet. And he still lost. That's a bummer. It's like when I lose after using a victory shield, it hurts. It is pain. Okay, I needed tier 4 alpha as well. Okay, really? It's just a victory shield, Kabam, please. There we go. The servers were working on the answer to the meaning of life for a little bit there, I think. We need like 13, so let's just do 8, then we're for sure gonna get it. All right, let's go rank Hulkling up. I just think he's gonna be, I mean, he's not like my super favoritist champion in the world, and I would like to rank up some other dudes. He's just gonna be good in Battlegrounds for a little bit, at least getting us to Gladiator Circuit. He's just a good champion, you know. It's a good rank up. Is good. And it's my like flex champion, you know? Got him early. And then duped him twice. I still can't believe that happened, man. That's okay though. He used, oh, he banned Yondu too, I forgot. Yeah, that's even more salt in the wound. That guy like knew what he was doing, but just could not execute. Could not execute. All right, that's a good rank up. Now, we did the big arena, right? We did. Okay, we need to do this arena. Except, I wonder, can I start with my champs on the bottom right now and then work my way up? Because I never get to use these champs and I want to. So we'll risk the combo. It's fine. But yeah, that's what you get, chat. You don't ban the Yondu. You don't ban the Yondu. It's a rule of thumb, you know? It's an honor code. Man, Spot has some moves when he's coming into the fight. Some schmooze. Has it ended? I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. I couldn't find it, but I may not have been looking in the right place for it, Cade. I didn't really participate when it had first come out, so. Yeah, and that Yondu special 2 hits really hard too. Yondu's just great, dude. He's just good. Nick, you did, yeah. Yep. To be fair though, it was a lot of forfeiting. We only got to play like a handful of games. But they went well. I don't think we lost. Oh, it's in the rank up section. It is still there. I'll have to take it, snag it after stream probably. But don't worry, Nick. We will do more though. Probably like Thursday, I would assume, if we can get the incursions done tomorrow. We'll do another Battlegrounds stream. It'll probably be Battlegrounds / Arena, but still. Oh, dude, Sandman is the secret freaking arcade counter. And then maybe Friday we'll do a friendly stream. I don't know. We'll see how sick of Battlegrounds I am by Thursday. That's a sweet looking special 3. I very much like that. Carnage should do pretty good. As long as you can inflict bleed, of course. If not, he'll be pretty useless, I feel like. Imperiosa will be a problem. Probably, dude. Honestly, I think Imperiosa is going to be a problem until people really like master her animations, which I really don't think that many people have. I think Imperiosa is going to be kind of like Cassandra Nova, where she sees a little bit more niche usage, but like people die. Like you'll get kills with them just because people don't fight her that often and aren't familiar with the special attacks. I think Imperiosa will be similar. And this is like such a defensive Howard the Duck. Dude, I wish I didn't have to wake up so dang early now. I miss the 3-hour streams. I like that time a lot more. He'll still gain power? Polka dot power's only... I thought it was only damaging debuffs. Is it non-damaging debuffs too? I'm pretty sure it's just damaging debuffs from polka dot power, unless it's a different kind of polka dot power. I thought he was talking about Imperiosa on defense. Oh, I guess he didn't specify. Never mind. Gwenpool. See, I actually like starting from the bottom of my roster. They should add a mastery where you can apply a debuff that ticks for 1 HP. And then any champion can be used for polka dot power. Oh, that makes sense, Charles. So it won't be from the node, it will be from his ability. Smart. I like that. That's actually pretty cool. Anyway, my mastery idea, please implement it. It would be very nice. I feel like we are very quickly approaching the point where, like, certain nodes, if you just put a champion on them, their kit is such that they're almost impossible to fight. If you had some way to apply a debuff, even if it did just like 1 HP damage, I think that would help a lot for a lot of different scenarios like that where you could prevent that from happening. Because some champions have a ton of immunities, and on top of that, they have crazy abilities that would make them nigh unkillable in certain instances, or yeah, it would just be good. I feel like I think it could be fun. Maybe you would need to test. I mean, you definitely would need to test something like that a lot more, but I think it could be cool. Yeah, Hype has a power gain and special 1 Incinerate as well. Oh, yeah, because of willpower. You could maybe do a severe damaging. You could make it severe, maybe. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. You would need to really, like, intensely test it. Because, like, if you could inflict more than one of it, you could also not care about willpower because despair, you know? Like, I don't know. MODOK, get out of here, man. No one wants to fight you. You hate polka dot power on principle. Can't say I blame you for that take. It does seem like really annoying sometimes. Like polka dot power can feel very restrictive. Although as the game has like expanded, it's less punishing for sure. But yeah, if you're like newer to the game and you have, usually you just don't have a lot of options for something like that because like what it calls for is pretty niche. But yeah, that's even worse in the case that you mentioned, Samael, where it's like also tied to Saga. I think sometimes like Kabam, when they're designing the game, they forget to look at things through the lens of a new player. Now, I didn't say passive, Nick. I said severe. But I don't know that severe debuffs would count for that either. But I really don't think willpower would be a problem if you, because you could just make the despair argument. But yeah, I think sometimes they get a little carried away. Like Kabam has a lot of like talented players. Like you've got Karate Mike and a bunch of the other guys that work there that longtime Valiant players, pretty good rosters they have. I think a lot of times they make content maybe and forget about the little guy who is freshly Valiant, has like a handful of 7 stars to his name. Maybe they're not even all that usable. And they're like, well, good luck. And I think that's what the prestige based thing was trying to achieve, but I don't know if it quite hit the mark. Definitely better than nothing, I guess. Because, like, yeah, you have some weaker, like, prestige-based fights, right? But also, you still have to have a vast roster to do, like, elder difficulties. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You do get, like, if you're playing this game every day on a new account, though, you do get stuff quick. Ooh, got him. Ooh, Matador would be cool. I actually kind of like Matador. It's one of my more favorite things to play around. I will say there are some, like, nodes out there that I really have fun with. Oh, my heavy attack range. I forget about that. Yo, you're the 10th like Fab. Thank you, man. I don't know how many people we have watching, but if you guys could go ahead and slam that like button, that would be greatly appreciated, you guys. Since we have to do shorter streams now because real life hit me hard, it's even more important we get the likes up as quick as we can. Yeah, I like the simple nodes that I don't have to have, like, a complex degree in anything to understand. And Matador really fits that bill for me. So I am a big fan. Smack the button. Yeah, dude. Send Carlos with thank you for the follow over on Twitch, man. And I appreciate the question, by the way, Carlos, but that is not something I do. And the reason is because generally it doesn't lead to long-term views for you or for me. So it actually can end up hurting your channel more than it can help. You like stream twice? Doesn't that unlike it, Abyss? I think it unlikes it. Unless you, like, signed into your alt account and then liked it again, in which case, huge, huge props for the dedication. Huge mungus. Yeah, we gotta fight Yondu. And fight with Yondu. It adds the like and then removes it. Okay, so it's effectively nothing. There will eventually come a time we get back to 3-hour streams. I promise. Although it could very well take a few years. I'm not going to lie. My current schedule is killing me. It's worth it though, man. It's worth it. Oh, I actually hit that? Didn't even look like my hammer touched him. Didn't even look like it. Man, I need a better camera angle. You can barely see the hamburger hoodie. Also give us a 7-star yellow jacket, please. I feel like Kabam heard me about Nimrod, you guys. I was pining away for a 7-star Nimrod for like that entire year last year. And what did we end up getting for Banquet? I think they listen. I think they watch the channel. There is a reason I have not pulled Spider-Ham. I swear, if we get to a full year of me not getting that champion, I'm gonna be upset. We're gonna switch to Fortnite. We're gonna only stream Fortnite for the rest of time. We'll only stream Fortnite and Roblox. Everyone will hate it, including me. But it won't be our fault. I still don't have Spider-Ham Fab. I don't. I got him on the main account, and that reaction was nuts. Which I'm sorry, I never had time to upload and make its own video, but that's life. But yeah, dude, that was a wild time. On the alt account, not the main account. So whatever. But we did get Spider-Woman. We do have, well, we don't have all the meta champs. We do have quite a few though. Like, as much as I like to complain about not having Spider-Ham, we've been insanely lucky in like every other champion, I think, for the game. Like, we have the current entire Titan pool other than Mr. Knight. Like, we're definitely in a good spot champ wise. I can do pretty much any content. Nothing would be like blocked currently the way my roster is, which is nice. We've been pretty fortunate, and I am very grateful for that. Okay, but dude, we still don't have the pig, and that's insane. Fortnite equals unsub. Whoa, Walrus, what? Calm, chill. It's okay. They're listening because we're getting pork grind instead of Colossus or Phantasma. Did they narrow it down to the final 3 or 2? I thought it was still top 4. But yeah, it's going to be pork grind, I think. Phantasma might pull it out as like a dark horse. I think it's a little unlikely though. Did Zemo pull Zemo? Yeah, he did. He pulled Zemo a while ago. It took him quite a bit, but he did snag Zemo. Yep, he is rank 4, max sig, all that fun stuff. He is no longer non-Zemo haver, which is kind of sad. But we move on. I'm still non-Spider-Ham haver though. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You haven't duped Spider-Ham? I mean, at least you have him. He doesn't really like require the dupe. It does help a lot though. You still don't have Toxin? A bit soon. Don't worry. That'll be the August champion. Mark it. Book it. I don't know though. I think like Spider-Verse heroes and symbiote heroes are kind of all lumped together. Just because that's like how people associate in their brain. Even though symbiotes are kind of a different deal. I mean, they're still kind of Spider-Verse, I guess. But yeah, I think people have been a little bit overloaded with Spider-Verse champions. I mean, you can even see it too. Like there's kind of an anti-pork pork grind movement going on. Because people have Spider-Verse fatigue. I don't know, man. I hope we get some cool symbiotes. I mean, we were looking at it that one stream a month or two ago. There are some pretty cool symbiotes out there, man. And I would love it if they came to the game, but there's a lot of champions in the MCU. Or just Marvel. I guess not cinematic universe, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And there's not room for everybody at the MCOC table, unfortunately. You don't think Carnage is going to cook? RIP. That's sad. I mean, people still might ban him because they might be afraid of him. Because he's a more unorthodox champion. But hey, you could use Jabari Panther. You could use Jabari. Chielth will work. Chielth might be pretty good, actually. Maybe. Her specials aren't super out of this world, though. Mole Man's gonna be a god. Special 2 Mole Man. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. A symbiote invasion? We could do that, yeah. I think the symbiotes are super cool, though, man. I wish they would have added, like, just a whole boatload of symbiotes, and then they come out with Null, and then he's like the apocalypse for the symbiotes. Has a bunch of synergies and a bunch of, like, pre-fights. Even though, like, the symbiotes hate Null, I know all, like, the lore, but it would just be cool. I really like that formula. I like Apocalypse or Gallon or, like, Shathra. I think it's cool to have champions that, like, super juice other champions within their sphere, you know? Or, like, War Machine-ish. His pre-fights run out and kind of suck because they run out. But just stuff like that that really enhances champions. Oh, yeah, Jean Grey, I forget. Onslaught will be good as well. Trying to think who else. Venom will be good. Venom will be really good. You have to get lucky with bleed, but you should be able to get at least one from a combo. And then one special 2 and they're gone. With Power Shield. Yeah, Venom's gonna destroy. Scream would probably be really good too, I think. She inflicts bleed and armor break. And then her special 2 does a lot of damage. Nick Fury will be a good option. Ooh, Okoye, Black Widow, Deadly Origin, yeah. Brought a Venom and Chi to rank 4. Me too. Well, Shield. Venom's been rank 4 for a while. Ugh. Who else? Who else? Who else? Sentinel will work. I don't know that he'd be insane because you have to hit a heavy attack. But if you can get a special 2 fired away, that probably ends the fight. And then it would be unreliable, but you could still use Nico because she would start with her pre-fight. It would only work in certain matchups, though. Ooh, Lady Deathstrike? That would be interesting. Not the fastest, but she would work. Hulkbuster. Frankencastle would work if you hit a heavy. And then you probably need just a special 2 and they're dead, maybe? Or you could maybe go straight for like the special 1, and then if that doesn't kill, do 1 more. I don't know. I could be really overestimating Power Shield, but it's kind of nuts. It's very nukey. Oh, I didn't even get the special 2. Good job, Hulkling. You could use Apocalypse. It would be pretty okay. Yeah. Those are bad matchups all around. Do. I want them to announce next month's champions already, man. Is it? Wait, do we get Blue Marvel? Is that next month? No, wait. Is it? Can somebody confirm? I think it is, right? Okay, it is next month that it's Blue Marvel and someone else. Do we know the second one yet? It could be Charles. Yeah, I mean, maybe Charles. Yeah, Bishop would probably be pretty good too. Any like shrug debuff champion could be potentially good. Mole Man could be good. Kingpin could be sneaky on defense. Although he's pretty easy to fight just generically. So maybe not. Let's go that way. Not yet. Are there any like guesses people have? Shang-Chi's it, baby. rumor is M'Baku. Fab, I would say for your average, like every mode, I would say Chielth. Does Chielth or Hulk, honestly. Lizard is the last one I'd rank up of the four, if that helps. Oh, if M'Baku is teased, it's probably him. That historically is like basically a sure thing, or as close to. But yeah, everyday use, I would say Chielth. And you can get away with using Chi in Battlegrounds as well. I say get away with because she's not usually the best option for things, but she's good on attack. She has a lot of utility, and she can really stall on defense. And given like the certain nodes, she can be really good. So all the other guys you listed too are pretty good. And I think definitely worth investing in. That is my opinion, at least. If you like one champion of that group way more, though, if it's like a vibes thing for you, then obviously make that rank up. But from an objective standpoint, I feel like that's kind of the way. Ooh, I should have used Danny for thing. Oh well. Really excited about M'Baku. Hopefully he has good synergies with Jabari. You'll do Dust and Chi. Nice. Good choices, man. Yeah, Chielth is a fantastic champion. And I think she's like, she started to come into her own a little bit recently, where I think people put some respect on her name a little bit more. I love not being able to cause any devos. Honestly, it's not the worst thing, though. All right. Beautiful. You bald-headed demon. I don't remember that movie. I need to go rewatch it. Bald-headed demon. Danny Moonstar, dude. He does, dude, I will say M'Baku, like, he is the definition of aura within that universe. What's good, Sheep? How are you, man? Umbaku. Dude, you just know he's a guy you don't want to F with. He'll mess you up for life. Kind of thing. Speaking of people who will mess you up for life, I will. If you don't click that like button. Is that a threat? No, it's not. I would never threaten any of my viewers. I'm not that crazy. Can you stop? I like my power. Thank you, Guillotine. And we are actually blasting through this. I think it's because we did not use our 6 stars. Oh. I'm so glad I have an apocalypse now, man. How's the job going? It's going really well, man. I really like the guys I'm currently working with. And I like the job itself. It's just really tiring, really taxing. But no, man, I thoroughly enjoy it. Like I said, it is like a little bit of a bummer that I feel like in order to not completely burn myself out, I can only stream for around 2 hours, 3 hours if I'm lucky now. But I mean, I gotta be able to function the next day, man. So just kind of the way we have to do things until further notice. But no, it's great. You got me. Glad I got you, Fab. Thank you, man. That would actually be so good, Abyss. They should. But no, thank you for asking, Walrus. What would the synergy do, though? Charles, if you were designing a synergy for Jabari Panther, hey, speaking of Jabari, what would you put in it? Now, you don't want to break the game, but you want to alleviate a pain point that the champion has. What would you put in this synergy? Fridays can be a 3-hour? Yeah. Yeah, I try to if I can, but usually it's kind of like all the exhaustion from the week adds up at once, you know? So it just really depends. Can you not evade me? Thank you. Jessica, stop. I just said to stop. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. You can rank to 4 of those between Gentle, Chavez, Spider-Punk, Kindred, Mr. Knight, Shuri, Evo, Hyperion, Monkey. Okay, so here's a for sure Z's. I would definitely rank up. Oh, well, maybe not a for sure Z's. I would say Kindred's a good rank up. I actually really like Kindred. Kindred would be a little bit more Battlegrounds centric, by the way. I really like Mr. Knight. You'd be a good rank up. I'm not a huge fan of America Chavez, but she's really good. Gentle, if he's high sig, is pretty good as well. Man, those are all kind of like in the same grouping of like where I put the champions at in the first place. I'm going to say Hyperion, Kindred, Mr. Knight, and then either Shuri or Gentle, depending on how high sig your Gentle is. Monkey. Monkey is Oonga Boonga damage. I do like me, the Monkey. Mine's rank 3. Honestly, Charles, it's so sad to me when they give that synergy out. Extra health, or it's like barely any crit. It hurts my soul. Man, really that close? You also have Frankencastle and the Maker. I like both of those champs. I don't know that I would rank them up above the champions you listed above. Personally. Maker Nation. Maker is kind of fun. You did good, Jabari. Thank you. Nefaria is bleed immune, so you couldn't do much, but thank you. No, Enchantress. Dude, I hate using Enchantress on attack, man. Excuse me. Yeah, that's an okay matchup, I guess. I just could not use Shuri against Human Torch. That would not go well for me. Kindred needs to be high sig. Not to be a pain in the butt. Like, the higher sig, the better, but he can still do just fine without it. Like, he needs the dupe, I would say, to be like a really good defensive powerhouse. High sig is just like the icing on the cake, as it were. Ouch. I got Ebola. No, I just got some phlegm in my throat. Up, down, up. Yeah, I remember you saying that last night. I'll give it a try. See how big of a difference maker it actually is. Ouch. I'm burning. I should not have used that special one. Oh, here we go. 2 extra cleanse charges. Jabari has that synergy with leader. And since M'Baku is a leader for tribe, you can see that synergy. Yeah, it wouldn't be a duplicate synergy though. It would have to be new. So maybe like 3 cleanse charges. I don't know. Yeah, I have a max sig kindred. Like there's definitely a difference there, but the sig is like in the first place is what causes the problem, you know? Up, down, up. Yeah. But now I have to deal with willpower. And these stupid blades because it's freaking spiral. I mean, what does Charm do again? Raises the potency of incoming power, steal, drain, burn effects. Lowers the potency. Oh, okay. So I'm getting more power from her. Right. So it just helps her go a lot faster. I like that. And those dancing blades are really annoying. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't like giving them willpower, though. I think it would have helped if it was not this matchup in particular, because I'll get that happening to me if I try to do combo stuff. But yeah, that does definitely help her go a little quicker. Yeah, Charles, that's who suggested that above? Abyss. Yeah, Abyss suggested that. I think that's a good idea. Or it could even add a pre-fight on to her where you could select which debuff you wanted to inflict. I like kits with that. I like when that is built into the champion, when they can select what mode they want to be in based on a pre-fight. You could see M'Baku. I agree. I think I could. He's more of a beat 'em up, like brawler kind of guy. At least he seems that way. You don't really get to see him fight that much, if at all. Even I'm not sure. But yeah, he does seem like he would be a rupture causer. He would probably be a skill class champion if I had to guess. Who knows? We will wait for the grand reveal. Okay, we only have 2 more milestones, but we're playing incursions tomorrow, so I don't know that we'll get those guys. Oh, but alas, my time with you has come to a close, chat. He could always do Okoye, where he does bleed and rupture. Anyway, dude, I hate this. It feels like stream lasted like 2 seconds, but it's already been over 2 hours. Which I hate it. But sleep is important, okay? But yeah, guys, I appreciate you all for stopping by. No big deal for today, but we did have us a good stream. We got some Battlegrounds done. We got some Arena done. Our account is very slowly recovering from the unit apocalypse. So that is that has been good to see and good to watch. Outside of sleepy. Dude, no, I'm not. I mean, I am sleepy, but it's more just planning for the future, you know? I got to make sure I keep a schedule, or you feel it. But anyway, we'll talk more, guys. Have a good rest of your night or a good rest of your day, whatever it is for you. And